What's up, everybody? Hey, what's happening? Ooh, free crystal. Don't mind if I do. You know what I'm saying? Um, what's up, though, people? Are there some super chats in here already? While I was gone? While I was pulling a stealth Spidey move? Lakers bodyguard sent over two saying birthday slap sup beaver. Lakers bodyguard, thank you very much. I do have to say though, since Art of Chaos sent over 25 freaking bucks before I could even see how close they were to one another, because I feel like they came in pretty much the exact same time, probably. Oh, I gotta change this too. There we go. I gotta give it to Art of Chaos, man. That is a very, very generous donation. Thank you, dude. It is indeed. It is not my birthday, Lakers bodyguard, and it is indeed my anniversary tonight. Snap. Thank you, dude. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate on Sunday, because that's the first time that we really have available to actually celebrate. Otherwise, yeah, be celebrating tonight. Ian Pinch also sent over a buck. Ian Pinch, thank you very much. Where's your last? Oh, happy gameversary? Oh wait, you had one before that. Can we have the cutoffs, guide, sir? Yes, I will get to the cutoffs. I will get there. It's not the game anniversary though. Not for anniversary of me playing the game at least. What's up, Roboto? Who else we got in here, man? Thank you guys for those super chats, by the way. I appreciate that. Before I was even really here, I had to go fill up the old jug. I was already running late because I was rendering out that video, which I don't even know if I needed to upload it, but I popped open a crystal. I'm like, just in case somebody wanted to see it. But Donut Cop's first one in here, followed by Kurz, then Shark, Sparks, Matt, Alex. Two Alexes in a row. What's up, people? Alright, let's scroll this down. We gotta get started nice and quick, man, because I am grinding for this Spidey. So we'll get cutoffs, we'll get the tweet out, we'll do all this stuff. What's up, Miguel, Shane? Yeah, we got Star in here. Want to know what got from Crystal today? Yes. Yes, I do want to know what got from Crystals. What's up, another Alex? Dude, we got all the Alexes in here tonight. Have you really never gotten a 5-star from the free GMCs? I've gotten Spark, Sentinel, and Magic 5-star. Yeah, I know you have. No, I've never gotten a 5-star. I get almost exclusively 3 stars. I think I got a 4-star once. I don't know. What's up, Pixie Bell? Okay, anyway. Cutoffs first, and then we'll... Actually, no. Tweet first, then we'll get the cutoffs going. It's still bugged. I still can't show Twitter on screen. Whoa, I just clicked on Twitter, though, and I see something from Star here. Congratulations, champion found. It's a frickin' 5-star Aegon. Well, that's awesome. Congrats on that. And it seems like you have quite a few Sig Stones available as well. And the Awakening Gem. Well, that's cool. Good stuff. Weird Our Look is vastly different. Yeah, it sure is. It sure is. Alright, let's get the tweet out. B. Daniel said over $5 saying, do you have Awakening Gem for him? Didn't talk about that in your vid. I did not talk about that in the video. You're right. I do have an Awakening Gem, but I don't know if he's worth it. I'd have to test him out first and everything, and I'd only give it to him if I really felt like I could benefit from awakening him. I don't even know how necessary it is to have him awakened. We'll see. But Daniels, thank you very much for the 5. But yeah, I do have one skill awakening gem that I don't know. I may have to give to Nick Fury even, so I may not even have that one available. But anyway, let's do the tweet. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What should we say? Brownie made pureed nut spread with grape relish reduction paired with a brioche bun. What did I actually make? I don't know. I only understood a few of those words. Mr. Cookie Liss. I almost said cookies instead of Cookie Liss. Mr. Cookie Liss sent over 5 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you very much for the 2 tooties and a lootie. Saying I managed to get 6-star Cole, Captain Sparkles, and Sentinel, as well as 5-star Starkey from July 4th. How'd I do? You know, garbage. No, dude, what the heck, man? You cleaned house. What? That's some pretty amazing luck, dude. Wow. 6-star Cole, Captain Sparkles, and Sentinel, as well as 5-star Sparky. Wow. I'd say that's pretty damn good. Very nice, dude. Thank you very much for the 5. Yeah, dude. Oh, man. Captain Sparkles doesn't even really need to be awakened either, right? So, oh, that's such a good pull. Along with the rest, of course. Should have got a lotto ticket? Yeah, you probably should have. Wait, just got the 6-star Iron Man Infinity War today, too? Well, damn, dude. Holy crap. Save some champions for the rest of us, man. Yeah, maybe wait till you have 6 stones to affect Prestige. Yeah, B. Daniels will probably have to do that. BG, did my first run through Act 4 uncollected. Here I come, Pixie Bell. That is awesome. You could do it. Get that uncollected title. Alright, hold on. Let me get a tweet out because it's bugged, so I can't show Twitter on screen, but I am sitting here at this damn Twitter screen waiting for something to say, or waiting for me to say something. Jeez, I can't do words. Stealth suit Spidey. I would have preferred birthday suit Spidey, but I guess this'll do. As I am now. Okay, that one ended up actually being a pretty alright tweet. Tweet. Alright, let's get off of Twitter. Let's handle some cutoffs. Let's take care of business real quick. So it's Doc Ock in the 4-star, right? And I think that he will go for 1.8 million. I don't know. He's not going to go for too much, I don't think. You know what? I'm going to say 2 million. Just, I don't know. He has a chance of going a little bit higher. Does he really, though? You know, I'll say 1.9. Okay. And then, of course, Stealth Spidey, I think is going to go for about 70 million. Who knows, though? It all depends on how many people are actually trying to go for this guy. And all that. 4-star, say 12. 3-star, 1.3 million. And there we go. Those are my predictions. Please grind higher if you're grinding for any of these champions, as always. And good luck. Black Seraphim sending over a couple bucks. Thanks, dude. Saying pulled 5-star Aegon out of basic. Is everybody pulling Aegon today? Star, I saw Dubes say that he just got Aegon. Black Seraphim got Aegon. Damn, dude. Well, congrats. That's awesome. Congrats on all your guys' Aegons. Must be Aegon Day. And thank you for 2. BG likes high school sophomores. Is that how old Spider-Man is? He's older than that. Like I mean, there's different variations of Spidey, right? I'm not saying I want to see the, you know, a high school Spidey naked. I didn't say naked at all. I just said birthday suit. That can mean anything. No, it means naked, I guess, huh? Anyway, let's do this thing, man. Let's do this thing. I got Loki. Is that the same? That is not the same. Let's hit this arena. Actually, before I hit the arena, I gotta check on AQ real quick. Boss might be available. Nope, not available. Okay. Looks like we're almost there, though. Hopefully I get some boss action. Yeah. Just got that one node over here, it seems. Okay. B. Daniels sending over $2 saying, did you say birthday? Well, happy birthday, sir. Oh, God. Why? B. Daniels, thank you, man. But it's not my birthday. Appreciate it, though. Now we definitely need to nerf BG. Nerf me? What? I still laugh at the other day when you tried to hold too big of a sip of water and proceeded to open mouth and let it spill out. I mean, it was intentional, but I did not think I had that much water. It really did create kind of a big mess. I tried to make it seem like it wasn't that big of a mess, but it kind of was a big mess. We need a buff to. We need. Wait. We need 2 buff BG1, please. They nerfed us when Doobs left. We're fine. Are we fine? I don't know. I don't know. You mentioned that we had died a bunch in war. I didn't look at to see how every battle group was doing, but yeah, you know, we've gotten some new people and they're skilled and all, but it takes time, I guess, or something. I don't know. All I know is I handle my business. I just did my war fights right before going live, actually. That's what caused me to be late, for real. I had to make sure to do that. I'm going to try to give Brown a compliment, but he no read. It's okay, reading is hard. I don't usually do it too. Damiak, what was the compliment here? What do we got? Where's your previous message? Here we go. Brian, you're so handsome. How? Please tell me your secrets. Were you born with it? Do you rub magic cream on your face? I need to know. Well, it's a lot to do with voodoo magic, Damiak, if you really must know. I could show you later. Shane Ramsey sent over a couple bucks. Thanks, dude, saying, is today BG's birthday? I've heard it both ways. Wow, using a heard it both ways reference in here. Well played. But it is not my birthday. Thank you, Shane. BG does need a nerf. He has too many birthdays. How does Laura keep up with all the presents? It's a good question. I don't know. That would be a nightmare, actually. If you were, if your significant other had a birthday every day of the year, and you had to, like, get some kind of present or throw a party or something like that. Good God. BG, you look like a 14-year-old that needs to shave after you shave. Well, thanks, man. Even though that's probably not a compliment, but I'm going to take it as one. So thanks. Rip934 sent over $5. Thanks, dude. Saying, can you tell Kabam to do a freaking level up event already? Dude, I know. I was waiting for a level up event to happen today. And of course, there was no level up event. I had to just rank up my champions anyway, because I had the ISO expiring, and I didn't have any after the expiring, really. Or not much, so I wanted to make use of it. I don't know what's up with these no level up events, man. Just a little bit of RNG, I guess, but still. Really thought we were going to get one today. Thank you for the 5, though. Rip934, as always, man. Black Seraphim sent over another 2 saying, it burns. Advice? Doctor. And don't touch. And wash hands. And doctor. In that order. But not necessarily in that order. Where does it? Never mind. Just doctor. Black Seraphim, thank you for another 2, man. Oh my goodness. Damn, you're like 700k ahead of me, but I'm adding a 6-star daily now. Yeah, dude, how are you getting all these 6 stars? What the hell, man? BG... What do you think about if Rogue could carry stolen buffs over fights like Venom the Duck? Still very situational. It would still be situational, yes. But she would, of course, be much better if that was a possibility. That'd be a huge buff to Rogue. And possibly an okay buff. Like if they... I mean, if they did that through like a synergy or something like that, then it would probably be fine. Could be one of those things where, you know, you definitely wouldn't use her all the time, but if you're smart with like planning out your path, then you could see like, oh, I can pull this regen buff off this guy and use that in the next fight against this Electro or something like that, you know? Like, that'd be kind of cool. Pretty sweet. Abdo sending over $2 saying, happy anniversary, actually. Thanks, man. It is indeed my actual anniversary. We got married on 7/11, mostly because of the Slurpees, and partially so that I wouldn't forget, because how could you forget 7/11? Thanks, dude. Can you show your masteries real quick, pretty please, when you get a sec? Sure. I'm only going to show them very quickly, though, because... 1, I do have videos about my masteries, and 2, it's kind of a temporary setup, just because I was tinkering around with trying out some different synergies for a certain thing that I'll show soon. Has to do with Namor, but sure. Let's go check out the masteries real quick. So. This is pretty standard for my offensive masteries. Suicides, and maxed out Despair. Love Despair. Proficiency, this is also pretty standard, where I've got maxed out Parry, Limber, and Stupefy, and 1 point Dexterity. And then defensive, here's where it's not totally standard, but close to it. Normally these 4 points that are currently in perfect block, normally they are in physical resistance. And I prefer it in physical resistance. I just haven't spent the units to swap it back. Other than that, this is kind of my standard build at the moment. I don't know if I really need 2 points in Coagulate, but I figured maybe it'll help save some resources since I'm running Suicides. B. Daniel sent over another 2 saying, if it burns, stop, drop, and roll. Or cream. That's true. Depending on the burn, stop, drop, and roll is probably the best advice. That's a good call, but Daniels. Thank you for another 2, by the way. Next time I buy pistachios, remind me to get the shellless ones. Hi, Banana Boy. What's up, Royal? Hey, man, that's half the fun. Actually, sometimes it's really not fun. Sometimes it hurts your fingers. Sometimes you get those ones that don't even have the little slit in it, and there's no way to pop that thing open unless you full-on crack it. Alright, anywho. Let's get back to the arena here. So, yeah, this is where I'm currently at, by the way. 12.5 mil. I'm grinding as much as I can, but I'm not doing my 330s. So I'm gonna try to hit, you know, use my champions whenever they come off cooldown. When are my top 4 stars back? Still about 20 minutes. Okay. And the 5 stars, probably about an hour and a half. Oh, only an hour. Kind of long on those ones though. Okay. So yeah, that's kind of my game plan. I don't know what I'm gonna do for spending units on the grind. I don't necessarily need I almost called him Stark Spidey. I don't necessarily need Stealth Spidey. It would just be really nice to have and fun to have him. So I might just kind of gamble and not put up a super crazy high score. Like I might not hit 70 mil, but I'm gonna try my best to get as close to it as possible. Or I might last minute just be like, you know what? I put in all this effort. Let me burn these units and go for it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I don't have a ton of units, so it really hurts to like refresh and stuff. And he's going 70 and not touching the 330s. Dubes, I just can't do it anymore, man. The 330s, they kill me. If I do 330s, then I get no breaks in the grind. I mean, you know how it is, man. And I just can't do that anymore. Like, if I don't run the 330s, then I get, you know, 30 minutes here, an hour there, or whatever. I can still get stuff done between rounds. BG, besides Void, best counters for Thing bosses? Carl, I would not even say Void is the best counter. He can counter Thing. But I don't know who the best is. There are some other counters, though. Omega Red can absolutely solo that guy. It's not the easiest fight, but it can be done. And I would say it's pretty... it's relatively easy to get Thing like halfway dead with Omega Red. It's like the final half that becomes a little bit tricky if your spores start to fall off, if he's not cooperating with his specials and stuff like that. So yeah, Omega Red is a good counter. I want to say Massacre, high Sig level Black Widows, even though most people do not have 5-star Black Widows. Ghost, I've heard people use Ghost. I'm not entirely sure how that works out. Aegon I've seen people use, but you can't use like boost or something. Cameron's done a few solos with his Aegon. It's kind of all I got off the top of my head. I'm sure there's other champions that I'm forgetting, but thing is, he's tough. The only champions I've really tried to take him with are Omega Red and Void, personally. So, B Daniels sending over another 5, saying you got married on your birthday. Wow, really, B Daniels? Hashtag selfish. Really though, happy anniversary to you and Laura. Also, it's my half birthday. I just realized. Ooh, well, happy half birthday to you, B Daniels. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Dragon sending over 2 as well, saying late greeting is late. Good luck on your 5-star grind, Dragon. Thank you. Appreciate it. I hope I get this guy. I really do, but. You know, like I said, I just don't have a ton of units to play around with, and I'm trying to build them back up. I want to be able to do a Legends run for 6.3. I want to have units for Cyber Monday offers, and I also want to have units available if there's a sick post 6.3 offer. So, I mean, all of that put together is an absurd number of units. So it becomes really tough to actually spend units on the grinds. But we'll see. From a CCP review, Stealthy is good, can output nice damage, and has slow in his kit. Easy to cycle his abilities. He's not suicide friendly though, so you may be deterred. 7 out of 10. Okay. Yeah, there's an alliance mate of mine that has a 565 Sig 200 already. Actually, you guys might be interested to see this screen. The profile lookup screen thing, whatever it's called, it looks really cool. You'll see what I mean in a second here. Where is... here we go. Like, I think it's pretty cool. The, when he's like your top profile champ. The profile picture is... whatever, you know. Not bad, not great type of thing, but I really like the lookup page part. Black Seraphim sending over another 2, saying Arkham Knight, duel me please, 730k. Really? Want me to do a duel? Okay. Sent over $2, sure. I'll do a quick duel. Give me 1 sec. BG, you know what a good conversation starters when meeting new people? My favorite one is asking someone their opinion on cheese-filled hot dogs. If you start the conversation off weird, it's smooth sailing. Here's my best conversation starter. Hi. That's pretty much all I got. I'm not good at starting conversations. Man. Of course it's Rick. He pulls all the new champs. Dubes. 10 crystals. Got and duped. I don't know if there was more before that, but in the same batch of 10 at least. He got him. Duped him. He had 6 tier 5 basic, and he was like, should I rank this guy? I'll rank this guy. Took him up. He's Sig 200 and everything. You were showing the same thing, Dreamin'? Yeah, dude, that does look cool. He shared videos with the Alliance, and actually, did he share a video when at 565? I think he had him at 455 first, and then shared a video of that. And I don't know, he just seemed okay. It's just a Winter Soldier fight, and he was running suicides. And I don't know, the crits were hitting hard, but he just seemed okay. He didn't seem anything like too crazy, but anyway. What am I doing here? Arkham Knight. Dude, I'm not holding back. I hope you know that. Because I got to get back to the grind. Did I spell this wrong? Arkham Knight. Are there the parentheses in there? Is that even possible to put a name? Heh. Black Seraphim. What is this? What's happening? What do I do? Luke F said an over 5, saying it sort of broke my promise of being around more. I'm sorry. Waking up at 5 a.m. Eastern doesn't work too well with your stream times. Hope all is well. Dude, Luke, there's no way you can make these streams if you're waking up at 5 a.m. Eastern. These things start at 1 a.m. Holy crap. That's fine, man. I'll be here for when you're not working, when you're staying up late, when you can't sleep. You know where I'll be. But thank you very much for the 5, man. All is well here. Hopefully all is well with you too. But thank you, dude. As you yourself have said, BG, it's not always about being able to do crazy crits. That's very true. He's a lot like Ronin. He's got utility and flexibility that's going to be awesome to use to tailor fights. I hope so. I sure hope so. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Oh, we got oh. It's Arkham Space Knight. Aha, okay. I want to just duel this guy. His rating is 374. But fine. I'll duel you, Arkham Knight. Or Black Seraphim. That's what I want to say. But I guess both work. Okay. Well, I said I wasn't holding back. Actually, you know, hold back a little bit. My 3-star Namor, not even Max Sig. You're about to get wrecked, Blade. You're about to get super wrecked. Oh, that just sounded like erect. Poor choice of words, but I'm fine with it. Oh man. I need to do more damage. Let's build this thing up a little bit. No. Okay. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Super aggressive throwing those what's it called? The L1s there. Nuggles sending over a couple of bucks too, a couple of them Australian bucks saying whispers, I'm still here for you 3,000. It's still here for you 3,000. What is the 3,000 thing? Alright, this should probably do it. I should have ended with an L2 probably. Actually, it's maybe not going to do it. Rip. There we go. But Nuggles, dude, thank you very much for the 2 Australian bucks. I'm still here for you 3,000. What is that a reference to? is that something that I know? What? Why do you not know the 3000 thing? What is it? Oh, it's an Endgame quote? Oh, guys, I haven't seen Endgame. Are you kidding me? Of course I haven't seen Endgame. It's a Marvel movie. Why would I have seen that? Nuggles, thank you very much for the 2, though, man. I'm sorry I haven't seen the movie yet. To not get the reference. Universal 5 stars, 6 stones. Should they go to Void or Omega Red? I am not running Suicides. Ah, Justin, why'd you have to say you weren't running Suicides? That complicates things so much. I would have said Omega Red. He might still be the way to go, but it makes it way more difficult to say which is better. Because you probably use Void more than you use Omega Red, if I had to guess. I am sad. I'm sorry, Knuckles. I'm sorry, man. So if you are using Void a lot more, then it's probably better just to toss it into him. But I don't know. No, I probably still would say Omega Red. Like, they both scale really well with Sig levels, but I feel like Omega Red just needs it way more than Void does. Even when you're not running Suicides, if you take him on like a bleed node or something like that, you want that extra damage. Even without a bleed node, you're still getting extra damage from, if you just have 10 spores up. So yeah, I'll say Omega Red. What do you think about Namor versus Thing Boss in Alliance War? Possible. He does have the bleed on his medium to remove charges. I don't think so, Carl. Just because all of his damage comes from like a huge buff to his attack, which if the enemy's awakened, if the thing is awakened, you're not going to deal any damage to the guy, really, because he's just going to have Safeguard up the whole time. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I get from thinking about it. What is this word start? Deglutition? Deglutition. That's a horrible pronunciation. Deglutition. God damn these words. Someone commented on my stream, you looks like BG. Wow. Deglutition. Deglutition. I'm gonna maybe go with the glue thing, even though it probably has nothing to do with glue, and say it's the process of ungluing something. And that's the best I got. That's all I could come up with. The ungluing. 70 mil for stealthy? What, just because it's high prestige? Yeah. I don't know if he's gonna go that high. We really don't know, but it is the prestige, I would say, that's driving up the score, yeah. He's number 5 in the entire game, and I mentioned this in the video that I just uploaded, but I don't expect many of you to have seen it because I literally uploaded it like when I was supposed to be live already. But Alliance War, a lot of people are kind of bummed about the rewards for the upcoming season. We don't know what all the rewards are yet, and maybe that will change once we see the individual payout. But for like the real competitive guys, a lot of them feel like it's not really worth it to push Master or something like that. So I think that's going to continue to put the spotlight on Prestige as like the what your goal is to increase your prestige to get better rewards from Alliance quests and stuff. So because of that, I do think people are going to be gunning for this guy to increase their prestige. Could be wrong. We really don't know. I know like the top guys, they probably don't care about him Because number 5, like the 5th slot doesn't matter so much if one of your champions is a 6-star in your top 5, and then it's just the top 4 beyond that. So, but then again, those guys aren't really arena grinders anyway. Those guys are cav crystal openers for the most part. So if those guys are excluded from wanting to grind for them, does that even really mean anything if they wouldn't be part of it anyway? I don't know. Ebna Benning. Oh, I hope I didn't mess up your name. I'm so sorry if I did. Let me see where your last one is. Here's your last message. Thank you very much for the buck, by the way. Oh, there is no last message. Just send it over a buck just because. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Anyone know how Kabam calculates strongest team? I don't remember. I think people figured it out where it's like if you throw your 5 champions on a team, then it's like whatever rating they all add up to be, which does include masteries and does include synergies. Unlike Prestige, that doesn't count those things. So I think that's what it is. Plenty of members in those alliances are in the top 150 each arena. That's very true. You see lots of MXIVs and Ends and Bray and all those guys really. So it's like someone's talking about End Alliance. Hey, they're not the only alliance that has 6 stars. Check that leaderboard. There's a few 6 stars in the profiles these days. Sup BG, since it's a 3-month Summit Appreciation event, when do you think will be the 20% gold and battle chips as well as Summit Appreciation crystals appear? I don't know if we're getting that stuff during the Summit Appreciation event, Ryu. They didn't announce that. So, we really don't know. I'm thinking that we might not get it during the summer here, but maybe we'll get it for the anniversary of the game. Strongest team is the PI of all your champions together without masteries. Oh, but with synergies. Okay. So masteries do not count. Got it. Do any of you play Future Fight? I don't play Future Fight myself, but I do know that some people in here do, or at least they've tried it. I don't know if they're still playing stuff like that, but it's a little bit of crossover between the two games. Hey BG, what would you think about a 6-stone arena on Sundays? Initial impression is I don't really want to grind arena for the 6 stones. I rather them just update like the solo events to include 5-star 6 stones, something like that. Instead of like grinding an additional arena. I mean, if they added it, I would grind it. So like it'd be better than nothing, I guess. But I really wouldn't want them to do that. That's like not first choice. We'll probably get the boost. They couldn't do it till Legends Run deadline is over. Huh. Maybe. I don't know. I think the only reason why I think they might not bring it during the summer here is just because of all the anti-hoarding things that they've done recently, where they keep saying like, they don't really want people hoarding stuff and don't want to announce like the next featured pool, all the stuff. So I don't know, maybe they don't want to have people hoard gold crystals and never pop open any gold or battle chip crystals outside of these events. Going for stealth Spidey? Lags. Yeah, I am, dude. the 5-star too. I know I'm in the 3-star arena right now, but all my champions are on cooldown. Actually, that might be done with. I could probably got some 4-stars refreshed right now. Sunday arenas would be a good opportunity to run a smorgasbord of arenas and allow for specialization. Maybe. I just like not really thinking about arena on Sundays, so I don't know. How you liking that rank 5 Namor BG? E-Shooter, loving him, dude. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to use him in Alliance War yet. Just my paths, they pretty much require Omega Red. So I haven't been able to use him in War. But I have tested him extensively in Realm of Legends and some other areas a little bit. But mostly Realm of Legends. I'm going to be using him a ton in Act 6. I already know that. Can't wait to do that. And I should have a video uploaded somewhat soon. It was supposed to be up today, but I just wasn't able to finish it. Of some Namor action, some hot Namor action. Why are you going for him? I saw you posted a vid. Haven't watched it yet though. A few reasons. My skill roster is kind of weak at the moment. It's pretty lacking. I do have a Nick Fury at rank 4 along with Gwenpool. My only rank 5 is Fraggle Rock. So, yeah, skill roster is lacking a little bit. It'd be nice to get another skill champion. Oh, crap. I'm supposed to go back to the other arena, I think. Alright, after this round, I'll do that. But, yeah, it'd just be nice to boost my skill roster a little bit. That's one reason. The other is prestige. I actually have, believe it or not, the top 4 prestige champions in my roster at the moment. This would be number 5. I can't really do anything with most of them. But if Kabam ever found a way to... I say found a way as if they couldn't do it whenever they want. If they ever do come out with a way to allow me to get some more Sig Stones, outside of just like the offers, then hey, I could rank up all those champions and my prestige would be sick. So there's that, and the biggest reason why I want him though is the synergies. I really like the synergy that he has with Infinity Dude. And yeah, I want to try that out, and I want to try it out in like Act 6, you know. I don't want to just test it in Realm of Legends or something like that. I want to actually try to put that champion to use, put Infinity Man to use. Done it with maxed out 5-star and hated every second of it. If you're asking who's good for it, I doubt you have a super high level Quake. Oh, you must be talking to someone else, so I haven't mentioned Quake. He's a prestige horror lags, obviously. Wow, dreamin'. What's the synergy? It increases Infinity Man's plasma and incinerate duration by 50%. And it's been a long time since I really looked at Infinity Man's abilities, but I'm fairly certain you could stack plasmas with the dude. And it's like so impractical without the synergy. And I'm thinking maybe with the synergy, maybe it'll actually be good. Brian, sell your potions for that sweet, sweet 25 gold. Think of how much gold you are losing over time. Well, what I'm really going to do is I'm going to use all this, well, maybe not all of it, but I'm going to try to use as much as possible of all this stuff during item use. I also thought about doing a labyrinth run because I think I have the potions for it, but I don't really have any time to do a labyrinth run. It'd be fun though, man. Doing a labyrinth run, like a not an itemless one, but just like going through with Namor. It'd be cool. Whoops. Ah, jeez. Well, I hate the first time I showed it, I guess. Whatever. I just hope you get him. What score are you shooting for? As high as I can get. I don't know if I'm gonna be going hard on like refreshes and stuff like that. I want to keep saving units, so I don't know if I'm gonna be refreshing. Infinity Man has built-in plasma chain that is possible in his normal kit. Yeah, like you can keep the plasma going and stuff, and I've done it in the past. I think where I've stacked more than one. I'm pretty sure that's how his abilities worked, right? But it's just not really practical in a lot of these fights. You know, a lot of times you try to bait out a special, it only lasts for 6 seconds. It's just not enough time. Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks. Thank you, dude. Where's your last one at? Brian, I have one path left to do in 6.2.6 to fully explore 6.2. It's the no retreat one. I wasted so many units yesterday trying to beat the champion. No cap infinity thing or Sim Supreme. Any ideas? It can be done with She-Hulk. I've seen an alliance mate of mine did it with She-Hulk. It's just tough to time the evade. You can if you have him up against the wall, you can get an evade charge off of like when he's like first starts swinging his hands, and then the evade off of the final part, and apparently there's enough time in there to where it doesn't trigger the degen. Because yeah, that's what Alliance Mate was doing. So I think there's probably some other options too. I don't know exactly how practical all of them are, but I think any really high block proficiency champion can do it. I want to say B Manny, I don't know if he ever got him down with this method, but I think he said he tried out. He has a 6-star Cap World War II. I wonder. I forgot though too that it's not just a matter of evading. You also have to find a way to keep feeding him power between the unstoppable. So that's probably the problem there. So I guess not all high block proficiency champs would be good for it. Don't know. That's kind of all I got off the top of my head. You're seeing it post already, lags. Sorry, Alliance. Now I'll really have to increase the prestige here. BG pulled Havoc and have a mutant 3 to 4 gem, but not sure if I should take him to rank 4 or wait for Emma. I don't know. Havoc's a good rank up. Tough call, man. It's up to you. I don't know if you need. I don't know if you have a specific need for Havoc for anything. If you don't, then it's not the type of champion they use in every situation. So it might be worth hanging on to until you realize you actually need him or something. Morningstar could do no retreat if she's built up. Oh yeah, good call, Dreamin'. Morningstar could definitely do no retreat. BG, who should I take to rank 5 as a 4-star, Domino or Omega Red? Omega's max signature, and I would be willing to run suicides. Should I choose him? Should I take to rank 5 as a 4-star, Domino, Omega Red, max signature, would be willing to run suicides. Well, Omega Red, in my opinion, is more useful than Domino. Not everyone's going to feel that way. They're both great champions. If you are already running, like if you already have suicides unlocked, I would personally go with Omega Red. If you don't already have them unlocked and you don't want to spend those units right now, even though you said you're willing to, then without suicides, Domino would be more useful if you just didn't like running them. Because it's also, the thing about suicides is it's not just about like one champion, You should ideally have a few champions that are suicide friendly. Otherwise, you're gonna have a rough time whenever you're just, whenever you're not using that one like suicide-friendly champ or whatever. So. Random MCOC factoid of the evening. What small female bleeding champ has a block proficiency over 60% at rank 5? Over 60%? I would think a few do. But I'm going to say Gwenpool? I want to say Medusa does too. I'm sure Domino does too, right? I mean, 60%. I think a lot of like 60% is kind of low even for block proficiency, really. 65 or bust. That's how I feel about block proficiency. We're the highest block proficiency champs. I think Beardo's #1. I'm not totally sure on that. There are a few above 70. And I think he goes to, what, like 76 or something like that? 70 or higher is what I consider to be, like, high block proficiency. He's Morningstar for basically all the 6.2.6 champion stuff. Threw in Thing for some of the last 10% on some paths. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm probably going to be building up my Morningstar. It's so tough with the unawakened 6-star. BG, what rank would you bring a 5-star untubed time doll to? Pretty much rank 1. I mean, if you had spare resources to take them up higher, it can be good to have a higher. Oh my God, it could be good to have a higher higher ranked synergy champion on the team, just in case your main champions die. But otherwise, I don't find him to be particularly good. He's mostly about his synergies. He has some utility, but it's mostly about the synergies. Brian, guess what I'm doing? You have one guess, Minecraft. Gwenpool technically ekes over at 60.2%, but Domino rocks at 61%. Oh, Haley Dom can easily go over 65% regularly when lucky or just as random happenings, so she's excellent. Okay. Does Quake Sig increase her block proficiency? It does. I don't know exactly how hers works though, because it doesn't just add to it. Otherwise, her block proficiency would be ridiculous. Probably the best in the game. Cap is 77.1. Okay. Cause yeah, I think I don't remember what her base is, but her base is high. I know that. I want to say it's like 70% or something. And then yeah, that little bit of an increase. Let me see what my 4-star even. Oh, what? 59? Really? I could have sworn hers was much higher. I seriously thought it was like 70%. Red Skulls is 80? Is this really 80? Holy crap. I can't believe her block efficiency is that low. But okay, so Quake blocks an additional 30% damage and redirects it back. So there's no way that it's just, 59 plus 30, right? For 89%, like, come on. That would be amazing. But anyone who's ever played Quake and taken those blocked hits, I feel like can probably tell that you're not reducing it by that much. So I think it's taking like, so you're still taking like 41% damage, and you're reducing you know, I guess essentially like, you know, basically like you're adding like 30% of that 41%, which was somewhere around like 12 point whatever. Anywho. Wait, I thought Thor was on your profile. Didn't you run a Sig 200 Thor? Yeah. If you look me up in game, it'll be Thor, but he's not the highest PI champ I have. And when you're looking at your own profile, it goes by PI and not prestige. But if you look me up, he'll be there. Nothing's replacing that dude until 6 stars take over. Which I do want to replace that guy. It would have been way cool. Like, I'm happy that he's not here when I look at him. Let me hide the big D for a sec. Namor's face looks way cooler than Fraggle Rock's. Any champion will do that. Like, Medusa was up there for the longest until Namor kind of took over. Sometimes Fraggle Rock showed his ugly face. Was the worst block proficiency Sparky? I don't think it's Sparky. I want to say Wasp. I'm not sure though. I think Wasp is like 46% or something. Up a 1. What is up a 1? Should I take a theory-based game design class? It would fit in me schedule. I don't know. Is that going to help you at all anywhere? In what you want to do? Or does it even matter? Would it just be for fun? I would have fun in that, probably. Actually, I don't know if I would. I probably would, but part of me also thinks, like, I already think about that stuff so much anyway. What the hell would a class do? Like, you know, not to sound like so arrogant, like, ha, I already know all this stuff when I haven't even designed a single game. But like, there's tons of that stuff for free online that I've already watched, so I don't even know how much I would enjoy like sitting in a class talking about it. And then there's lots of things that I just feel like are wrong. Some of these devs. Just a reminder of the thing at 20 rock stacks with full Invisible Woman's synergy will have an obscenely high block proficiency. Do the rock stacks add block? I mean, the damage reduction part is nice, but huh. I didn't realize there was a bunch of physical and energy resistance with those rock stacks too. Does it increase the block? Or am I just not seeing it? Whatever. Invisible Woman has high block? She does. I think she has 70%. My rank 4 5-star Wasp has 39. 39! Oh my god, 39% block proficiency. Oh my god. Kinda wish Thing would have taken over my profile pic. Me too, Aaron Abdo. Thing looks really cool, man. He's a great profile pic. Alright, anyway. Let's keep it moving. BG, what's up, Uncle K? I heard it was your MCOC streamer's anniversary. It's not exactly. My best Samuel L. Jackson voice. Happy mother anniversary, man. It has nothing to do with the game or me streaming or anything. It's my marriage anniversary. Some years ago, we got married on this very day. Slurpee Day, 7-Eleven. Block is useless? Only if you're playing Ghost. PG, it's bedtime. I love you, buddy. Happy anniversary and happy birthday. Shark. Alright, man. Thank you, dude. Have a good night. Well, you did take over if you look at it. Meant for me. Ah, okay. Got it. My new 6-star Wasp is at 39.6%. Can we pretend it's 40? Yeah, that's so crazy. It's not even 40. I really thought it was like 46 or something like that. Modoc got the lowest at 28% at rank 3. Whoa. He gained some block proficiency through abilities, I think, right? BG is Nightcrawler, good person to rank 5. Hard to say. I do think he's good. I do think he's underrated. We talking 4 stars or 5 stars? If we're talking 5 stars, then I would say only if you have some other rank 5s first that have kind of proven themselves to be more effective. And if we're talking 4 stars, then it still depends on your other champions, but you know, with 4 stars, you don't want to wait too long because, you know, you kind of just want to keep that progression train rolling along. So for a 4-star, I would say yes. Still though, I feel like there are better champions than Nightcrawler, even though I do feel it's underrated. My new 6-star Rock is 28.5%. Good God. So her having high block proficiency is kind of counterproductive to her ideal playstyle. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like people try too hard to get Invisible Woman to hit really hard. And I feel like the more important part to Invisible Woman is that you're just very tanky and you have safeties built in. And then whenever your invisibility is down, then you do have a high block proficiency that will keep you nice and highly sustainable until you can get back into your invisibility. What's up, BG? What's up, Captain Bay? How goes the grind so far? It's going. It's doing alright. Still got the 5 stars to run tonight. So, you know, score's going to go up a little bit more than what it is right now, but I'm not going super all out, not running my 330s, so there's only so much I can do. I'm hoping all those people that picked up the 4th of July offers didn't what's it called, didn't gain too many new champions that wouldn't, you know, jack up the score. You think Doc Ock will go higher due to the event quest gate? Is there a gate for him? Maybe. I don't know. You think now there are champions stronger than pre-nerf Scarlet Witch and Thor? Yes. But I don't want to talk about it too much because, well, to be perfectly honest, I would like to see some champions get nerfed, and nobody wants to hear that. So I'll end the conversation there. Too bad both styles are utterly horrible. Feel like they should have gotten whatever designer they got for Thing to design the other ones. I don't know, man. I really do like Invisible Woman. Like, I'm considering taking her to rank 4 and using her in Act 6. I really am. Whoa, lags. Whoa. You said it, not me. Quick, let's try to convince Laura to shoot him with a Nerf bullet. Wow. We don't have any Nerf guns. Not anymore, at least. We used to. I don't know why Kabam decided to give Wasp very low health and even lower block proficiency. Her damage isn't game-changing, but it's still decent. I think it fits her playstyle where she's able to kind of keep the enemy over a bar of power and keep baiting out specials and stuff like that. Plus she has like that auto evade. I think Wasp is fine as is. I really think Wasp is good. Oh jeez. Not paying attention. Didn't realize I was using Ghost. Have you seen Ready Player One movie, and what character would you choose to be? I have seen the movie. I would be the girl. No, I'm just kidding. I don't remember the characters too much. I have seen the movie, but yeah, I don't remember it a ton. I saw it over the when did I see that? I think I see that over the holidays last year for Christmas, or maybe maybe it was when I was traveling not too long ago for the wedding. I don't know. I saw it though. What's your favorite amount of battleships to open? 500k, 1 million, or more? I don't really have a favorite amount. The more the better. The more the merrier. I try to save them as long as I can outside of you know, spinning 1 or 2 open at night, and you know, of course, when I need gold or units, I don't hold on to them. I gotta just pop them open. I finally recorded a war video. Even used Hood to fight a 565 Medusa mini boss. Damn, dude, busting out that Hood. All right, cool. I've got a pretty good war that I'm recording right now too, so I'll definitely be uploading another. Oh my god, what happened? What happened? I was not even paying attention. I look up and I've got 30, or not 13 shocks on me. Assuming there's a Proxima on the team. Man. Oh, I mean, I guess it was only at 4-star points. For some reason, I thought I was running my 5 stars. Still annoying, but whatever. Don't nerf champs, buff the ones who suck, like Ghost. She needs 100% crit rate. When such OP champs exist, you can't easily fight. Hashtag buff Ghost. Yes. What is your favorite Marvel movie? Favorite Marvel movie? It was the first Guardians of the Galaxy, and that might still be it. I did like that Spider-Verse movie. Maybe the Spider-Verse movie? I don't know. Brian, do you think, or what do you think of the new Warwords? Never heard your thoughts. I'm gonna make a video probably after. I mean, I don't even know if I'm gonna make a video. I might. If I do make a video, though, I'll make it after the individual win-loss rewards get revealed, because we only have part of the info right now. But the season rewards, they don't look too compelling. Which I'm kind of fine with. I didn't really want the rewards to be over the top and push everything to war again completely. I didn't want it to be lopsided. I want it to be balanced between war and Alliance Quest. I don't know if it's balanced or if it's still like too few of rewards. We'll have to wait and see for like the individual payouts. I still want the cost of war to come down, though, because that's the biggest thing is, like, you know, if you could just save your units and pick up the offers that come around every once in a while, it's just more efficient that way instead of using your items and all that in war. Unless you're just using, like, a very, very minimal set of items But then you're not, you know, if you're doing that, you're likely not pushing for like master or something. You know. What else? Talked about it a bunch yesterday. I just really hope that there's a good amount of 6-star shards from the individual win-loss thing. Like, I'm really hoping to see 600 or even like a tiny bit more than 600 for a war win. I don't know if they're gonna, like, I don't know how much they're gonna increase it. Part of me thinks they're only gonna bump it up to like 500, but I do hope it's like a little over 6. War can suck a fat banana. I also don't know how hard like the global nodes are too. I'm interested to see. I feel like I had more to say yesterday. I forgot. I don't know. Between yesterday and today, I kind of forgot about war again. I don't know, what else was I saying about it yesterday? Oh, the cheating thing is still really big too. So we're probably gonna vote as an alliance of like what we want to do. Do we want to push war, or do we want to just, you know, shoot for something below masters, kind of half-ass it type of thing? Yeah, like B-Manny brought up a really good point. Like right when the war rewards were announced, and people were like, "Well, should we push or should we not?" and all this stuff. And he said, like, well, it's pretty discouraging that alliances are still cheating, and you know that still takes away your points for the season and takes away your win and everything like that. So, like, even if the war rewards were good, it's just so annoying that alliances are still cheating out there. And it's not just like we already ran into at least 2 alliances that got docked this season. So it just kind of sucks. Like we would all have a lot more shards, and we'd be in higher reward bracket and stuff like that if not for these alliances. And it's just been something that's been happening forever. Tired of dealing with it. Runner sending over 3 of them Canadian bucks talking about a loony and a toonie, saying, "Were you able to find a belt yet?" Are you talking about the Angela belt? Or just a belt, period? I'm not wearing a belt right now. About, is there something else that I'm not remembering? This belt thing? I do remember one day we were talking about Angela's belt and how I thought it looked really cool. But I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. I'm waiting to see if you put something else in the chat to clarify. 'Cause, yeah, I'm not too sure. Still no level up event? Yeah, still no level up event. First time not doing basic 4-star arena. Stealthy, here I come. Ooh, Matt, good luck, man. I hope you get him. Definitely go higher if you're able to than what I'm predicting. We really don't know what it'll go for, but yeah. PG, good evening. Thoughts on Omega Red for Exploring Variant 2? Thinking of ranking him up mainly for that. I used Omega Red for quite a few fights in there. It's fine. It's a little slow. A little bit boring. Like the play style. I don't know. It wasn't boring at first, but like it's very repetitive in there when you could only do heavy attacks. So I do think it's more fun if you do have an XL champion, but Omega Red can certainly get it done. Just kind of lots of parries and heavies and stuff. I can't remember like what percentage of the quest I use Omega for, but it was probably a lot between him and Hyperion, and then Venom once I ranked up Venom. Our only loss this season was to cheaters. Bummer, dude. Venom really needs to just award the non-cheating alliance the win. It's ridiculous they don't. Yeah, I mean that's probably better than what we have going on now. Unfortunately, there's a way to exploit that, and that's probably why Kabam doesn't do that. Where, yeah, there's like a few different ways to exploit that system, actually. So, I imagine that's why Kabam doesn't do it. But it is so frustrating, man. And, you know, there's only 12 wars in a season. If that happens to you a couple of times, man, that's actually makes up a lot of the season. Really annoying. And then, like, losing those wars, we would be in Tier 1 right now if it wasn't for, you know, losing those. So now when we do win the wars, you know, we're getting less rewards overall too, and it's just, yeah. They got really tight on gray cheating, pilots, other exploits, yet they lost focus on straight cheating like hacking and modding. Not saying gray stuff shouldn't be prosecuted, but obvious cheats. I mean, I'm sure they look at all of it. It's just always that cat and mouse game of like, okay, they caught one type of cheating and now people found another way to cheat. It just sucks, man. Cheating it's in every single game, and it damages the game quite a bit when people do cheat. What's up, Dicer? Is a rank 3 Venom the Duck enough for Variant 2? He'll put in some work. It'd be great if you can get him up to rank 4, but even at rank 3, he can. You're not going to have the easiest time. You're not just going to be like cruising through it, but he can put in some work. But yeah, if you're able to get him up to rank 4, then if you build him up the right way, he'll be a great time in that quest. I wish I had Venom the Duck before I did that quest. GG Twitter. All right, Hector. I can't show it on screen though, just because my OBS is messed up and for some reason won't allow me to show it. I have nothing here from you. Tried refreshing a few times. I'll give it a minute and try again. Sometimes it's a little delayed. It makes a great point though. Cheating trumps everything, no matter how a war is designed. Unfortunately, yeah. Like even if they buff the rewards like crazy, and it made people want to participate in war again, well, then there's still cheating, though, and still ruining things. It's certainly not as bad as it used to be, when practically every single alliance that we went up against was cheating. Not an exaggeration. But it is still there. And it is probably there more than people think. I can't even keep bots out of the arena. I know. I'm worried about that for this grind, man. But yeah. It's one of those things where it kind of sucks to even talk about, just because it really is present in every single game, and the more I think about it, like the more it just like ruins the overall experience. If I just try to pretend like it's not even there and just play the game as if they don't exist, it's kind of that like ignorance is bliss type of thing, you know? But like, of course, I know there's always going to be people cheating. People can't stand to play on like an even playing field. They gotta have those cheats. Did Variant 2 with a rank 4 with 4-star rank 5 on the Duck. He is more than handy even as 4-star and Variant. 5-star rank 3 should be sufficient with a few revives here and there. Ah, nice. That's pretty awesome. Who should I use my generic 5-star gem on? Void or Omega? It's a really tough call. They both need it. Here's the thing. Void, like, they both benefit from high Sig levels, but with Void, you can get away with Sig level 1. With Omega, he really needs a high Sig level. So if you don't have a lot of Sig stones, then I'd probably awaken Void and just, you know, hope that you dupe Omega naturally, or that you can get another awakening gem when you do get some Sig stones or something like that. I know it's kind of far away too, but you could also consider holding out to the calendar awakening gem, and maybe it'll be one of those class types. It also depends if you're running suicides or not. If you're running suicides, then Omega Red is going to be the more usable of the two, where if you're not running suicides, then Void will be. So, a lot of things to consider there. I have a list of bot accounts that I'm bringing to Kabam and NYCC. Dude, that'd be awesome. If you're placing in the top 10 in every 7-hour solo event in a month with a 200k account and no 5-star arena wins, who are you fooling, man? Dude, for real. That'd be funny to see, man. Yo, good luck, BG. What's up, Contest Noobs? Are you grinding for Spidey too? Or are you sitting this one out? BG, is your video behind your voice? When you read this message, please tell which champ you are fighting with, mate, just to confirm. I'm sitting here looking at the arena tabs at the moment. I scroll all up and down the chat, so a lot of times I'm reading messages that happened 5 minutes ago or something like that. If the audio is out of sync with my mouth, that's a different issue, and I could try to fix that if that's going on. Yeah, Season 1 sucked. Every damn alliance was run by like 2 people. Yeah, dude. And it wasn't just Season 1 either. It was like that for how long was it like that for? Was it 3 seasons? When did they start to crack down on the piling stuff? I don't even remember. But of course, you know, the piling stuff, it still happens even. Much less. But yeah. Nah, not this time. I'm more interested in Mysterio. Got it. Yeah, he does seem like the better of the two. But hey, man, this guy's got the prestige, so. 13 mil. Didn't you just start this arena today? You ripped that 5-star Colossus. Well, maybe. Maybe rip. I mean, I would have preferred a new champion, but he is getting buffed, so maybe I'm like, I don't know his abilities, so I really don't know how to feel about that one yet. Maybe I'll be happy if he actually turns out to be good. But yeah, 13 mil. I don't think I'll be able to grind out Night Monkey since I'm working this weekend, but I'm working to at least get 100% all milestones. Nice, dude. Yeah, if you can get all the milestones, that's really good stuff. Season 3 was the AK-47 Kabam Michael meme. I don't know if I ever saw that one. Have you tried Ronin? A little bit. I have him ranked up as a 4-star, but I never really used him in any serious way. PG, how can you tell an alliance is cheating? Well, it's not always so obvious. It used to be kind of obvious in the past, where like only one member would move at a time in an alliance, and that would happen all the time. There was even one alliance who their pilot was you know, like the entire alliance was run by like one person, or you know, maybe some people were playing their own accounts. I don't know, but this person was definitely running a lot of accounts. One person would move at a time, and then after that, they would even upload the war fights from like the from all the various accounts. Like he was recording for each player, and he would just upload it. Like what? The mods, you can kind of tell if somebody took out a fight with champions that are just like impossible to take a fight. We actually had a guy in For Loki that used a mod. This was before Alliance War Seasons. This is way back. And he, you know, once we found out that he was cheating, he got kicked. But he was using a mod where I don't know exactly what the mod did, but essentially he was fighting bleed nodes, you know, like just where, you know, you take 60% bleed damage, whatever. He was fighting that with champions that were not bleed immune and coming out looking healthy, like he took no damage. You know, he'd be taking a bleed node with Iron Fist and trying to tell us like, oh yeah, Iron Fist, he just does so much damage, he ends the fight that quick, it doesn't take damage, something like that. Like there are ways to take bleed nodes without bleed immune champions. You can do that. Coagulate can help with that a ton, you know, the 3-minute boost and stuff like that, but this was something different. This was something totally different. This guy was absolutely cheating. So yeah, it's not always that clear to see though. But alliances, they get docked. And when their rating goes down, it's because someone in there was up to no good. Sometimes it's just one person in the alliance, and sometimes it's many people in the alliance. I feel bad for the alliances that get docked where it was just one person screwing around. Because, yeah, it kind of ruins it for, like, the other 29 people, and that could happen to any alliance. Like I said, we had that one guy join us for that brief period of time, and if it was going on during seasons, like, then we could have gotten docked, but like I said, that was long before seasons was a thing. We had one dude in our alliance years ago who went into a war with a one-hit kill mod and took out a 565 duped Jugs without damage. Kicked him immediately. He plays legit now and is back with us. Wow. That's pretty funny. Came back legit. Okay. There's some other ways to tell looking at someone's profile. This used to be this used to happen all the time where you'd look up somebody's profile and you would see like the 3 Realm of Legends champions, and then their next highest champion was like a 3-star Ultron or something like that, and you're like, come on, dude, did you really clear Realm of Legends with your 3-star Ultron? You know, or you'd see the Labyrinth Ultron, and that's their only 5-star in their profile, and you're like, you got to be kidding me. You used your rank 3 4-stars to 100% Labyrinth? Like, get out of here. Clearly cheating, you know. 4 years ago, I tricked you into marrying me. Aren't you happy? I can ask you what the 3-star Spidey cutoff is at any moment. Yes. So happy for that. Oh, man. Alright, anyway, let's run these 5-stars. I'm kind of stalling to let more of them refresh, but might as well use what we can. But yeah, it's always hard to tell. Like, you know, of course, people are sneaky about it. They try to come up with any excuse. Sometimes you see like the same alliance get docked over and over and over again, and they try to say like, oh, it was just one guy or something like that, and it's like, really, each season it was just one guy doing this? Like, you are charged with the crime of 2nd-degree cheating. You shall be stripped of 1 alliance war of points and docked. So you shall see the easier alliances and actually play to your skill, you absolute pleb. Dude, oh, that was the worst thing too, is when they docked those alliances. You know, it'd be alliances that have the same rosters as the people in the master bracket, and they get bumped down to like gold or something like that, and now these guys in gold have to deal with these alliances that had, you know, 565 Korgs and all whatever else running around, dominoes, whatever it was at the time. That was so stupid. Just felt bad for those alliances too. Like, it affected so many people. An alliance cheats. Their alliance gets docked, of course. The alliance that they were going up against, who they beat before they got docked, those guys missed out on the victory points. So they were affected. And then the people that they were going up against, that other alliance, they were affected too. So it was like, okay, great. You're really going to just make it a miserable time for 90 people, at least 90 people, by trying to get yourself some extra shards for cheating. Like, get the hell out of here, man. Kabam needed to just ban those people permanently and just be done with it. Surprising to see a certain alliance holds master spot last season, and this one when they've been docked every season almost, multiple times some seasons. Oh man, I haven't even paid attention to who's been in Masters, but yeah, I guess probably slipped through the cracks. Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. Now pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Yeah. Kabam. Kabam should have came up with this unit thing a long time ago. Can you imagine that? Like the negative unit thing for those people who like try to cheat the refund system. What if they did that for war too? Like, okay, now you got docked, and also you gotta pay $100 to unlock your units again, or something like that. I would have felt fine if alliances did that. If they wanted to, you know, they wanted to do that instead of being permanently banned. If they wanted to do that to take the victory from someone else, fine. What's up, chat? What's up, Gloria Man? They need to step up perma-banning cheaters in arena, stealing spots for rank 151 plus. Absolutely, dude. Oh my god, I got neuroed. I'm so dead here. Done 0 damage this fight. Come on, Mordo. Should have done a heavy attack, but I didn't. Maybe with a special 3. This special 3 is probably going to hit for nothing. I got the 20% boost. Come on, take him down, dude. Please. Yes. Alright, cool. Did not lose points. Then pay with your blood. Yes, dude. Thoughts on Spider-Gwen? Worth rank 4? She is, yes. We haven't really seen Spider-Gwen used offensively a ton. She's fun to play offensively. I think she's actually really good on defense too, though. That's where I've probably seen her the most. She's also a 2015 champion, so you know, one of the best champions to use a Science 2015 rank-up gem on. So if you haven't collected all of those yet, and you don't have an immediate need for Spider-Gwen, maybe a good idea to hold out until you can try to collect some of those from Variant or something. But if you're nowhere near completing Variant at the moment, then yeah, she's great to rank up. I always wanted to test her against the Collector because I think she'll do great there. Evening BG! So earlier I had an itch and popped 1 Spidey Cav crystal. Got a 5-star Invisible Woman, dude. Very nice. Then an hour or so ago I decided to pop my crystal stash and pulled 5-star Thing. Dude. Collecting the whole Fantastic Four over here. It's pretty awesome, man. Need someone to talk me off the ledge and not rank 5 my Massacre. I think Massacre is pretty cool, Roboto. I don't know if I would do it myself, but I do think he's pretty cool. I still don't have a 5-star massacre. I remember when non-specified Alliance had to bring in shell accounts to cheat on purpose to get docked Alliance War rating to actually get Alliance War matches during the season because of their high rating. God, there's so many different ways some of these alliances cheated. I don't even want to think about it anymore. Even before seasons, there were certain alliances abusing the whole shell system, which that was pretty disgusting, man. Like, you're just crushing the, you're making it miserable for other players by swapping down like 1,000 rating to your shell alliance just so that you can collect these shards. Like, how do you... I don't know, man. How do you need these shards that bad that you're that willing to make other people miserable to the point where they have zero chance of even coming close to winning? It's one thing if you guys are just really good and you're just like crushing these alliances that have similar champions as you, but these guys are running with like their, at the time, 455s that were, facing alliances that were still using 4 stars. Just had zero chance. It's 4 to 5 gems, so I don't know. I still have to explore Labyrinth in Act 6. Ooh, with the 4 to 5 gem. Oh man, that's even more tempting, I feel. Yeah. Chocolate and OJ. What? Chocolate and orange juice. What is wrong with you? Why? Why? Oda, she's annoying. Minus Venom. Yeah. Spider-Gwen. Yeah, if you have Venom, Venom handles Spider-Gwen pretty easily. But if you don't have Venom or some other champion that can handle it too, like she's pretty tough. Orange Juice sending over €5 saying, "Yo BG, gotta work but wanted to stop by and say good luck on the grind. Hope you get that wily 7-hit combo bastard. Boost that prestige." Thanks, man. Appreciate it, Orange Juice. I do hope that I get this 7-hit guy. Ah, God, the 7-hit combos. I kind of forgot about that too. I'm gonna have... Maybe I'll get used to it. Maybe I'll just try to convince myself that I'll get used to the 7-hit combos, even though I probably won't. But dude, Orange Juice, thank you very much, man. Really appreciate the €5. Good luck wishes, all that. Hope you have a good day at work. Spidey's giving me problems. There we go. Remember Lambo Show? PG Dooms. Yeah, dude, I do remember that. BG lolling pretty good at our defenders. I put a 455 Aegon on attack increase for each buff on the champ. Dude has 2 kills from getting all those Furies stacked. Whoa, dude, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's probably some pretty good placement right there, man. The one dude ran like 20 accounts long before his seasons was a thing. Yeah, dude. That, like, oh man. I thought that was more funny than anything. If you're just running like a bunch of accounts, like, I mean, they weren't all his accounts. But I guess because it was before seasons, like, it definitely didn't bother me as much. I did think it was more funny than anything. But yeah, man. There's something about like the name and everything too, you know? But yeah, we ran into that dude a few times. Lakers Bodyguard sent it over 10, saying happy anniversary, Beaver. Lakers Bodyguard, thank you, man. Oh, Beaver and Laura. You guys are the best. Let Laura stream so she can open all your crystals. I will not be doing that. Hashtag Laura 2020. Wow. That will not be happening. I don't even take those nightly naps anymore. There's no chance of me passing. Well, I mean, I guess there's always a chance, but there's a much reduced chance of me being passed out and her taking over. She's in here saying yes. No. But Lakers Bodyguard, thank you, man. Really appreciate that. BG, who is the best champ to use skill 2015 gem? Winter Soldier? Winter Soldier's not bad if you have a Killmonger to give him that synergy. There's also Hawkeye, which is really good. The Punisher that you can get from the uncollected arena crystals is kind of interesting. Am I forgetting anyone? Well, I guess there's like Elektra and Black Panther too, but meh. Yeah, I would say like one of those three. Probably the best. Oh god, that hurts. ABG, why hoard the egg crystals? Well, there's only one, like, the egg, you know? And it doesn't say it in game, but the theory is that that's the universe egg. Because I can't open the thing, and we don't know what's inside of it. I think it's the entire universe. Like, if that egg ever pops open, we're done for. Existence as we know it is history. It's over. The other eggs, they're just there to keep the egg happy. You have a 5-star Punisher? I do have a 5-star Punisher, yeah. I got him pretty early on, actually. Which was cool, because I never got the 4-star Punisher from the regular arena crystals. They had like they brought him to the arena. It was like a little special arena where they brought him there. And then of course eventually, you know, the 4-star is not super uncommon from the uncollected ones. So I've got him multiple times after that, but the 5-star one, I want to say the uncollected arena crystals were only out for like a couple of months or something like that, and I got them. Super happy, because that's just more 5-star points. BG, my friend is saying that you were playing fights without looking at it, so when you read this message, please press pause on mobile during fight right now, and show your mobile screen for him, please. Well, do I have to hit pause? Because I could just show my screen like this. There ain't no cheating going on here, man. All these arenas, they're grinded legitimately. BG, you're gonna break Legacy's 6-star streak in Comic-Con. Yes. Whatever he wants, all he has to do is call it out, and I'll pull it for him. Beaver, what do you do for a living? I always forget. You are a armless plumber? What? Armless plumber? Man, that'd be rough. That'd be a rough job to have without any arms. What time is it where you live? It is 11:56 p.m. Holy crap, it's that late already? Jeez. Did not even know. Alright, let's keep running these. His OBS running real time, casting to a screen which is located under the camera. He most likely has the chat pop out over the OBS screen. It's similar to what you described, but not exactly. But yeah, I can see the game out of my peripheral vision. Even when I'm not streaming, I've just always done that, like, you know, with my phone. Because, I mean, you grind enough for Arena. Arena's simple enough. Where, yeah, like, I don't know. You just kind of naturally get in the rhythm. And if you don't find something else to do while grinding Arena, then you're just going to go nuts. Or you're going to stop grinding. And those are two things that I don't want to do. I want to keep grinding while not being nuts. But my chat... So my camera is right here. My chat is like just a little bit off to the side of that. And then the OBS is to the right of that. Nothing is overlapping though. You live in LA? I don't live in LA. I live in Seattle, but yeah, it's the LA time zone. I watch Netflix originals while I grind arenas. Yeah, you gotta watch something. Where I live, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I guess you're on the East Coast then, eh? I used to be in New Jersey. That was where I was born and raised for the first 30... Or I should have just said born and raised and spent most of my days or something like that. What is the what is the Fresh Prince line? But no, yeah, I just moved out here a little under 2 years ago. What do you guys think of this event quest? It's a pretty standard event quest, I would say. There's not a whole lot to it. That is out of the ordinary. Seems fine enough. BG, what level did you get your first 5-star? Oh, I don't know. The video's uploaded, but I don't remember. I want to say I might have been level 60 already. I think I was level 52 when I opened up my first 4 stars. Because I didn't open up a single 4-star crystal, and I didn't get one out of a premium hero crystal because I stopped opening them for like 6 months or something like that. So it took a while. And then back then, 5 stars, they weren't really a thing. Like, I think at the time we were only getting 500 5-star shards from heroic, and I think that was the only 5-star shards that I was getting. And then eventually some from like duping 4 stars and stuff, but they were super hard to come by at the time. What's it called? I also was in a very casual alliance too, so wasn't getting a lot of rewards, period. We were doing one battle group of map 1, and we didn't always 100% it. I remember those days you had Rocket as your profile chump. Chump, did I just call him? Oh, Rocket, I'm so sorry. Profile champ, yeah. Godzilla versus Banana Man. Who wins? I mean, do I have the egg backing me up? I could threaten him with that. But I guess I'll have to give this one to Godzilla. So, birthday Spider-Man, huh? Seems like you stole my name for him. Did I? Did you come up with that? Did I accidentally steal it? I might have done that. I'm sorry if I did. I don't remember talking about it, but it's certainly possible. Sorry, man. My memory is that poor that if you came up with that idea, then I might have taken it from you. Oh, that's right, the BD Spider-Man thing. Was one of the ones you said birthday, though? Probably was. Well, slightly stolen then, I guess. Sorry, dude. What is the official nickname for Stealth Spidey? Well, the thing about nicknames is, at least when it comes to character names, is there really is no official. You can kind of call him whatever you want. You can call him Stealth Dude, Stealth Man. Stealth Spidey is pretty much what I call him, and I mean, you kind of said it yourself. Official nickname for Stealth Spidey. That is the nickname. You guys could leave the Night Monkey comments. I guess it's around everywhere. Someone removed it just because it's from the movie, and I usually say no spoilers and stuff like that, but there's no getting around that one, I guess. It's posted all over the place. Hey yo, what's up, Barticast? You're making me remember, and it makes my brain hurty. I'm sorry, dude. I know, man. Remembering is tough. It's super minor anyhow. Yeah, it's not. It's not really a spoiler. I usually, I prefer people just like don't even mention anything, even like the super minor stuff about the movies. But this one's fine. Early AQ days with 4-star basic in the rewards in beginner tier. 4-star Hawkeye is milestone rewards at 2.5 mil. Oh, that's what you're talking about, remembering stuff. That was before my time right there. I was not playing the game at that time. There was a guy in my alliance who had a rank 4 X pool as a top champ. Took him to war and everything. Always died. That's pretty funny. Seeing the movie Tuesday? Nice. Is there a Spider Guy movie? Yeah. It's much different from Spider-Man. It's very graphic. But it's out there. It's like calling Spider-Man Peter Parker. Dude, spoiler. Sort of. I mean, I'm sure it'd still be better for people to go in with the experience of never hearing the Night Monkey reference. At least that's how I'd feel. But I also don't care much personally about the Marvel stuffs, as you guys know. It's more for the other people, you know? I don't want people coming in here and thinking like, you know, and like them not being able to have a good time just because the potential spoilers and stuff like that. For me, I mean, look, even if somebody told me exactly what happened in the movie, number one, I don't care. Number two, I'm going to forget long before I ever actually see the movie, you know? whenever I see Endgame, even though I've seen some spoilers for it and stuff like that, they've been posted and everything, and I don't know what actually, I don't care. I'm going to forget absolutely everything that anyone ever told me about it. It's still better to leave that stuff out of here, but, you know. It's more for the other people. You think Mysterio will be better than Voodoo for Acid Wash, Path, and AQ? Probably not. But maybe. Actually... I don't know. I mean, Voodoo has the healing. Mysterio, he doesn't heal, I don't think, right? So... I'd probably still give the nod to Voodoo. It might depend on where you transfer to at the end, though, because you could take the Spidey champions with Mysterio as well, right? But then Voodoo has the upside of being able to take the buffed up path because he gains buffs. So a little bit of a trade-off between the two of them. Alright, these champions are coming up too slowly, man. I think it's time just to spin out some crystals. Give it a few minutes before actually going back to finish up my 5 stars. Which will be off stream. Guess I have to actually scroll down to the crystals, huh? Instead of just sitting here like an idiot. Let's pop 5 of these things. Let's get some units, man. We can get real lucky and maybe hit 3K. Have to get very lucky, though. BG Spider-Verse, how did you feel towards it? I thought it was great. I just said earlier, it might have been... It was definitely the best Spider-Man movie that I've seen. And it might have been my favorite... or it might be my favorite Marvel movie just in general. It's between that one and the first Guardians of the Galaxy. Ah, come on! I thought I was going to stop on the units there. Lame. BG, if you could talk about it, what kind of limitations are placed on you in the content creator program? Well, I'm no longer in it. I haven't been in it for... when did I leave? Like 4 months ago or something like that? 3 months ago? But let me see what the rest of your question is. Like, if you get hero number 2, are you told you can only release videos during certain weeks? There is an embargo date where you can't release the info until like that date and time hits. And that's to give people time to like work on the videos and try to make them a little bit higher quality instead of who can be the first person to upload them fighting Winter Soldier in Realm of Legends, you know? Because we saw a lot of that early on in the program, and then they had these embargo dates and stuff like that. And then I don't know. The only other thing that I could really say, I mean, there's not much to it. It's a pretty simple program, you know. They lend you a champion to use, and you make a video. There's a few rules where you can't use that champion in any sort of competitive content, which means nothing alliance-based, not even alliance quest, and of course not alliance war either. You cannot use the champion in arena because that would give you an advantage versus the other players points-wise. And you could only use the champion in content that you've already completed, which includes the path, which that one I didn't know, and people got really mad at me for some reason when I used a 4-star champion on some content instead of my 565s. People were like, "You can't do that, man! I'm telling kabam on you!" All this stuff. Like, come on. They didn't really care that much. They were just like, "Yeah, just try not to do that." Okay. That's pretty much it. For the most part, you know, like they've done some other things in the past. Like there was like a Q&A where I made a video on that. That was sometime last year. I want to say like fall of last year, where they allowed us to ask some questions, and then I posted a video of the answers. There was that content creator thing where we could make a boss rush challenge, you know. So there was a few extra little things like that, but it's mostly just getting the champions. Come on, all gold. Well, rip the idea of getting some units. BG, do you love a 6-star rocket? I love any star rocket, yes. But could people be releasing Mysterio videos now during Stealth Suit's release / hype period? And do they just not? Or is that part of the embargo? I don't know if anyone has Mysterio. they space it out, you know. They don't just like load people's accounts up with these champions because it takes time to make these videos. I think people underestimate the amount of time that goes into some of them. Yeah, like some of them don't take very long. If you just sit there and you're just kind of reading off his abilities, you could probably make that video and and have it uploaded within an hour or so or something like that. But getting the different clips, I mean, first off, you have to you have to learn a brand new champion where you haven't seen anybody do any kind of gameplay with this champion before, and these champions they get complicated, the newer champions, you got to read an encyclopedia of abilities. So you have to figure out and understand what those abilities are. That takes time. Then you have to try to, figure out where those abilities are practical, what's good about them, what's not good about them. Try to imagine as many things as you can. Try to get video footage of as many, of whatever you can as well. All this stuff takes a bunch of time. And sometimes, when I didn't have time, I would just go and fight Winter Soldier and try to explain his abilities to the best of my ability, and that would be it. But other times, I did, put anywhere from like 15 hours to like for Void. I don't know how much time was. I can never remember if it was like 30 or 40 hours, but it was actually a lot of time, man. Took a while. Hasn't been made out to be what I thought it was meant to be, BG. Showing us champs and god tier damage is a little boring. The stuff you just mentioned was what I wish there was more. Insider looks, interviews, challenges. Yeah. It would be cool for more of that stuff to happen. I mean, they've kind of done some of that stuff where like Gabriel Frazera joined the UMCOC podcast, and that was super cool. It's probably tough on Kabam's side of things where that takes away time from the actual development. Where I'm sure, of course, it took effort and time. And it probably still takes effort to temporarily grant these, grant access to these champions and stuff like that. But they probably have like dedicated people that handle that stuff. Whereas you take away like an artist's time or a champion designer's time, and it's just probably tougher. But it would be, I agree with you, man. It would be super cool to see more of that stuff. I eat that stuff up, man. Like the interview type things. Right, anyway. Hey, 120,000 gold. I just realized, wasn't that what I got like a couple nights ago when I popped 5 of these? Interesting. Remember the Egon from Ghostbusters? His interview was great, yeah. Alright. Anyway, though, guys, it's getting pretty late. UMCOC podcast, never heard of them. I can't tell if you're trolling or not, because I feel like I've seen you in their Discord server before. Codicius. But maybe you're not trolling, and maybe it was just somebody else, or maybe I saw you elsewhere. Oh, he's a mod on UMCOC. Ah, okay. Son of a bastard. I was like, I'm pretty sure. My memory's not great, but I think I saw you there. Damn it. Alright, anyway. Anywho, it's It's late. I got to finish this grind. I also have to run out to the store before they close, so it is time to end the stream for the night. But everybody, thank you so much. There was quite a few super chats and all the anniversary wishes and all that. So thank you guys. Special big shout out to Art of Chaos, who kicked the stream off with his big D, just like he's done before. This is getting weird fast, but yeah, Art of Chaos, thank you, and again, thank you to everyone else. I'm gonna keep grinding. I don't think I can do a day stream tomorrow, but I want to do a day stream one day for this grind, so maybe I'll do a day stream tomorrow. If not tomorrow, I'll try to squeeze me in on Saturday. Why do you want me to buy these cherries so much, Abdo? Dude, they're so much more expensive, I think, at least. These other ones are like $1.77 a pound. And the ones you want me to buy are like $5.99 a pound or something. Maybe it's not that expensive. Maybe that's in my head from back in New Jersey. Maybe it's New Jersey prices. I'll go look, alright? We'll see, though. Raid Hobbit? Oh, is Hobbit on? Oh, snap. Yeah, let's get a little raid to the Hobbit hole going. Glad you said something. Wait. I don't see Hobbit on. Is it just not showing up in my subscription feed here or something? Well, I don't see him. So I guess he's not on. Maybe that was a troll. But, okay. I'll see you all tomorrow, normal time, or possibly earlier. I don't know. Good night, everybody. Wow, Abdo. You abused your powers for comedy. Don't make me take that wrench.